And we're just here in Collins Barracks today, just kind of setting up, it's the build day for a marriage equality event that we have going on tomorrow. So we're just setting up, and we've got the portaloos going down there, and we've got the stage being built at the moment. So it's busy. It was meant to rain, but now it's lovely and sunny, so it should be good tomorrow. But yeah, we were here the last few days kind of handing the keys over and meeting with the OPW and stuff just to make sure that everything's good for tomorrow. So we had a course on in the office last week. It was a show stop procedure. So that went on for the day, and there was, I think it was about 30 of us that was there. It was a great course. Really gave you an insight on kind of show stop and how it's done, and how there's dedicated people for that kind of the side of it, which you wouldn't really know any of that. So it was great. Yeah, it was really good to do it and give me kind of more knowledge on that. Since we last spoke, we had Marriage Equality Community Day, which was in Collins Barracks. That went really well. It rained all day, so it was kind of, the expected attendees was a little lower than we thought, but it was still good. I got to learn a lot about how to use a radio, for example, in the event site. I got to follow around some of the team and do the pre-safety checks for the event. Got to see the loading of all the kind of setup, the stage, and how that kind of worked, and then got to see it all load back out at the end, and the D-rig, which was really good to see. And yeah, it was fun. The buzz of the event today was great fun. So in the last 2 weeks, I have been working in St. Anne's Park, kind of on the concerts that have been going on, the music events with MCD. So I've been going in during the build and the break with kind of on the production days, and I was filling in the admin role. So I was helping Connor in the safety office, signing people in and out, all the contractors, signing them in and out, kind of making sure they're inducted and have their online induction done, and then also giving them a site-specific induction when they arrive in, just so they know kind of where the emergency exits are, our assembly points, fire extinguishers and stuff like that. And then we also got to go down into the site and kind of oversee them building the stage and the food vendors and everything that was going on, and a few lifts of containers and stuff that was going in. It was a much bigger stage than or Marriage Equality, so it was very different to see in how they actually built the stage. But yeah, it was great to see it all and met so many new people. So since Marriage Equality is finished, we have been straight into kind of full steam ahead with Dublin Pride. So we had a few things going on last week. We had the tabletop meeting that went on in Store Street Guard Station. So we had loads of people attending there, guards, fire brigade, medics, and some of our security team and event staff as well, which was kind of going through different scenarios that could possibly happen during Pride or during the parade and family gathering, and kind of seeing how everyone will work together. There was different tables, there was assembly route of the parade, and then there was family gathering, and they were kind of discussing like what they would do and kind of going back through with event control and stuff. Another new project that I have been working on or started to work on is Wildlights at Dublin Zoo. So the event doesn't start until December. I think build starts in September. So it was very interesting to see that the planning process and initial meetings are happening so early on in the year. Obviously to try and make sure, as it is a zoo and there's loads of animals and everything like that, so they're trying to make sure that they can have as much prepared, and any changes everyone's made aware of it. During the meeting we were discussing different elements that they had last year that they'd like to change this year and kind of alter as well. So it was interesting to kind of hear that side of it. I haven't actually been to Dublin Zoo Lights in quite a while, so kind of speaking about those, kind of jogging my memory as to what was where in the zoo. But yeah, just kind of discussing what they can change and things they'd like to add this year, and if they'll work out and if it's possible.